All right, and my colleague Mark Lynn joins us live from the newsroom to talk more on this. Hi, Mark. A very good afternoon to you. Fitch Ratings has revised India's GDP growth for FY26 to 7.4%. What more can you tell us on this, Mark?
Well, this is the result of, the huge consumption appetite in the Indian economy. We can see that was unleashed first with the GST reforms, and earlier also, with the government's policies that have put more money in the hands of the consumer. And we did see festival season as well. So that consumption has led to significant growth. And we saw also that our Q2 growth, GDP growth was at 8.2%, which was significantly higher than, about 7% that was expected. So here again, that momentum is likely to be taken forward because that appetite continues in the economy. It's all domestic demand, mind you, not global. So it is domestic demand that is driving this growth within the Indian economy. And as a result, that sort of pull factor is what is going to drive growth from 6.9% to 7.4%. They've revised their forecast because that appetite continues to be good. And prices are reasonably low. So inflation is not at a formidable level.
Definitely. Mark, what's your assessment of India's GDP growth and what factors are driving this growth?
So the growth will continue to be driven by the domestic demand, and also manufacturing has increased as a result of that. Because of the US policies of tariffs, the whole world is in disruption, and most countries are looking towards their own internal resources to try and become more self-reliant. India too has done that, and our exports now have been moving to other parts of the world. So we have seen, even though the index of industrial production did not show a significant rise this particular month, however, there were different sectors within the IIP that showed that there is growth. And that growth will continue to drive the Indian economy moving forward. We have to see now that there is the MPC, the RBI's Monetary Policy Committee, which is currently sitting. It is meeting, and by tomorrow they will come out with their decision on whether they will reduce interest rates, which are currently the repo rate is at 5.5. They have reduced it by about 100 basis points in the last year. So if they reduce it further, that will leave more money to come into the economy. Now, the important thing is that Fitch has also said that the rupee, which people are worried that is across 90 rupees to the dollar, they say that the rupee is going to strengthen and come to around 87. How will this happen? This will happen because of the growth that they are talking about. Because there is growth, investments will come in. And when there is foreign inflow coming in, then the rupee strengthens. That's basically the way it operates.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark. We'll leave it there.